Okay, here I got a battle with Mike off of Aber's Asylum, and started with the Cloister here, and everyone's been starting out with Bronze on, and it's kind of getting annoying right now. I was fearing a Stealth Rock, so I went ahead and switched into Jump Off here, so that way half my HP wouldn't be taken out whenever I decide to switch into him. And thankfully, he actually went for the whole light screen reflex moveset here. And yeah, first Leaf Powder misses, of course, because it's me. Thankfully, the second one hits. And so, yeah, he's asleep. And that's always the case with everyone. They don't know whether to leave, the first Pokemon asleep or to switch out and let that one, be put to sleep. So he goes out into Machamp, which I'm figuring it's a standard set of like Stone Edge and Dynamic Punch and all that good stuff. I get the lead seed on him on the switch out, and I go ahead and go for the substitute. And at this point, I had forgotten about the Reflect, unfortunately, but it still didn't make much of a difference. And he actually goes for a substitute, which is different. You never see that on a Machamp, which I think that's pretty cool. Gaining HP from leftovers and losing it from Leech Seed and all. And yeah, hit him with Aerial Ace, and yeah, this is the point where I forgot about Reflect, and I was like, okay, why didn't that break? And it's like a durr. And this Machamp kind of reminds me of mine because he has payback on this, which I think is sweet. I get really tired of all these standard Pokemon that everyone has. Though, I mean, I'll admit I have my own, but I try not to actually use them that much, or like every battle, like everyone else has been doing, and that's why it's so annoying. Instead of switching it up and using, all different kinds of pokes, they just keep using those same, like, main standard ones, and it's really annoying. And he goes ahead and goes for Dynamic Punch, and there's one thing I don't understand. I don't know if it's different or what. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure he's using Platinum and all. I thought if you use Substitute, whatever attack you hit that Substitute with is also like the same typing as whatever Pokemon you have using Substitute. Because I'm pretty sure that's usually been the case, but yeah, it wasn't here because Dynamic Punch, that's a fighting move, and Jump Off is also part flying type, and it didn't say anything about not being very effective, so I don't know what that's about. Actually, I think fighting moves are ineffective against flying. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh well. Anyway, he goes out in the Raikou here, and I just wanted to stay in and get a Leech Seed on him, and also to see what he was going to do. And he goes for a Hidden Power, which I'm assuming is Ice. Because at first I was thinking, why didn't he go for a Thunderbolt? But, I don't know. To me, it wouldn't matter. If he hit me with a Thunderbolt, I'd die, Hidden Power, Ice. I don't know. Maybe he did for the unpredictability and, was thinking, oh, electric Pokemon, electric attack. I don't know. So set up a little bit there with him. And, hold leftovers here. And this is when I found out that he's scarfed, at least he should be, because I forget how fast Raikou really is, but I'm most definitely sure that this is scarfed actually, because later on in the battle he was stuck on one move, I believe. So that's good at least. I mean, I got Leech Seed on him, and I have a little bit of insight on what attacks he has. And it actually took me a while to figure out which Pokemon to bring out. Went ahead and took out Crossblade here, and didn't know if he's going to attack me or what. Just went ahead and went with a Drain Punch to at least take some damage. I was hoping he'd send out Machamp again for whatever reason, but no. It's either between that or Bronzong here. And I was fearing an explosion, so I wanted to get him out of there. And this is my new Pokemon that I'm testing out. It's called Red Squall, and wanted to create a non-standard Gyarados because I'm sick and tired of seeing the Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Stone Edge, Earthquake, whatever, Gyarados. It's just really getting on my nerves. I always wanted to train a shiny one, And so here it is. And it's still not right. Considering it's a special attacker, yeah, it can only do but so much, and that's where Life Orb comes in. But I don't know, it's done pretty well. And the whole thing is, unpredictability. Someone sends in, a Bronzong or Scizor or Skarmory or another water type, thinking they're going to wall it with their defenses or not very effective hits, and then I surprise them, with these special moves here, and I was hoping this would kill Machamp. It almost did. He must have had only 1 HP. It's just barely a sliver right there. And unfortunately, he lives, and I get Stone Edged. But needless to say, I am kind of happy with this Gyarados. It has done decently, so I am not complaining. And at least I know I can take him out with my next Pokemon, so it's no big deal. Main thing was I got that Bronzong out of there, so the whole light screen reflect and possible explosion situation is no longer a threat. And go for a Shadow Sneak here, of course. I love my Crossblade. And he goes back out in Raikou. And I was predicting he would either use Thunderbolt or Shadow Ball. And I know I can live a Shadow Ball from just about anything. I've taken Shadow Balls from Gengars before and lived, strangely enough. So, yeah, it does a little over half. And I'm just going to get some damage on him, get some of my health back, and then switch out to another poke that I know can, take some special attacks. And this is where my new Pokemon makes its debut. As soon as I switch it out here in a second. This is to counter all those freaking Latiases and other Pokemon like, Raikou and stuff like that, because I'm sick and tired of seeing them on every team, and I'm usually not one to use legends like this, but screw it. No one ever uses this Pokemon. It's actually really good, and I even checked on Smogon and didn't see a set like mine, which I'm kind of surprised because I thought the one I had would be pretty standard. But, well, still a little bit in the testing phase, but, we'll see how it goes. And so he goes into Gyarados, and I get my Charge Beam off right there, and thankfully I get the boost. Alright. And he goes and switches out because he knows the next hit will definitely kill him. And that doesn't work, of course. So he goes for an Earth Power. And Regice has a ton of special defense, so I know I can take some good hits here. And I go for an Ice Beam. I'm hoping I can at least do half, considering my boost and stab. And actually, I got the mother of all moves here. I got a crit and Freeze Axe. And I'm going to cut the video off here and record the next one because it's getting close to 10 minutes.